Hey, what's up? My name's Cameron Doherty, and these are two Apple products you've probably already seen before. So we have the Magic Mouse, the punching bag of all punching bags for the internet. People love to make fun of this mouse. And we have the Magic Keyboard. Now this is the basic version without Touch ID. I've also got the MX Keys that I want to compare to the Magic Keyboard because for a lot of people that use Macs every day, that is a big decision point for them. So before we jump into the unboxing though, I was taking a look at the product pages on Apple's website, and honestly, we just need to talk through some of this. So reading the Magic Keyboard product overview, it says, Magic Keyboard with numeric keypad features an extended layout with document navigation controls for quick scrolling. I'm assuming that means page up, page down, home, and end, I guess. And full-size arrow keys for gaming. Raise your hand if you use the arrow keys for any gaming. Please let me know if there's gaming that you use that for, because last time I checked, WASD was how people moved around on games with a mouse. But if you like to use the arrows on your Magic Keyboard, do let me know. And the built-in rechargeable battery is incredibly long-lasting, powering your keyboard for about a month or more between charges. I'm not really sure what that means. About a month or more. It's either more than a month or about a month, but I don't know how you wind up with about a month or more. Whatever, I guess they couldn't agree. This is some of the strangest product descriptions I've seen from Apple, who's usually so precise and polished, and this just seems a little odd, honestly. So when I was reading through this, I was like, that's too funny to not share with you guys. The keyboard is $129. You can pay more to get the Touch ID version, which I believe is basically the exact same keyboard, just with the Touch ID, which honestly would be awesome because Touch ID does rock. The Magic Mouse, though, I think is funny because this white version, which I thought was the only one, is $79. But they now do have a black version for an additional $20, and they're calling it new, so I'm not sure when this came out, but I'm assuming it's relatively new since they're calling it new, and $20 for black kind of sounds like maybe they're expecting somebody's getting, like, I don't know, one of these and they want to match it, or who knows. Let's actually unbox these and take a look at them and get some thoughts on what we think. So we'll start with the keyboard here. So slide that off. I guess not a way to really pull it. There we go. All right, so you've got the device. You've got, I thought this was USB-C. Is this also Lightning? Yeah, okay. I thought that they made the keyboard USB-C, but turns out both of these are still Lightning. So that's an L. And then just some documentation, and I'm sure the classic Apple stickers and such. But okay. This is ridiculously light, like insanely light. You know what, I haven't actually done this before on the channel, but I'm going to weigh this because this is ridiculously light. 12.9 ounces. MX Keys. 1 pound, 12.7 ounces. So this weighs 1 pound more than double. That is pretty crazy. I think where they're getting a lot of the weight loss from, I guess, is this plastic back, which is just honestly feels super cheap. Like complete twist. You know, I'm not even sure if it's gonna have enough weight to like stay on the desk. I guess it's got some little rubber feet to help a little bit, but like it's just so light, it's like a feather. Let's give this a try. So I mean, it feels like you're typing on a MacBook. It's really similar. I feel like there's a little bit more weight behind the actual MacBook keys than these. which really is probably just because there's a lot more substance back behind it. I might be really simplifying a keyboard here, but like thinking about the fact that as it's traveling into the device, there's really, really tightly packed components down there. And I imagine behind here is mostly air, given how light this is. Other than that, you've got a lightning charger and you've got the on-off. And so that just flips it on, connects to Bluetooth, single device, which obviously if you're comparing it to the MX Keys is a huge win for the MX Keys. Yeah, this is, I mean, it's not bad. I guess if you were using a single device, if you were Mac only and you had one Mac computer that you were using, I guess it's not bad. There's nothing to dislike about it really, but for the same price virtually, I don't know why you wouldn't get the MX Keys. It's a better typing experience, unless you want to maintain consistency between this and your keyboard and keeping them as close as possible, or the laptop's keyboard. Otherwise, I'm not really sure I get it. We've also got an eject button on here, which, when was the last time you put a disc in? Unless that can eject other things? Let me know in the comments. That's just a relic of the past of this keyboard probably not being updated in however many years, lots of years. Anyway, let's get to the mouse. Let's see if this mouse is truly all that it is not cracked up to be. Ooh, interesting, okay. Also lightning, but this is actually a braided cable. Fascinating. So the mouse comes with a much nicer braided lightning cable, USB-C to lightning. I don't think I've seen this on anything other than like the actual desktop computers have had braided cables, but this is kind of nice. And I wonder if it doesn't fray at the end like all of your normal iPhone chargers that everybody seems to have the same issue with. But anyway, that's actually a nice plus. That is like kind of some bonus points there. Would have much rather them move the charger than come up with a fancy cable, but alas. So the mouse itself, the least ergonomic mouse probably ever made. It's nice looking, but that's about it. Got the power button on the bottom, similar switch to what's on here. And then you have the lovely charging port on the bottom. So in order to charge it, you have to lay it like a stranded turtle, and that's it. You can't use it while you're charging it. You gotta let it go. And you're gonna have to do that every about a month or more. Or I guess about a month or less. Anyway, I mean, this is just, I hate this. I absolutely hate this. Where you want curves for your hands to go onto is pointy, and then this is all flat, and so, you know, I know Mac people don't love their left and right clicks, but I sure do. Yeah, it's not even a satisfying click experience. This is just a total redo in my mind. Like, I don't know why Apple continues to ship this product. It should honestly just be completely redone. Either, you know, their trackpads on their laptops are best in class, unbelievable. Coming from a Dell XPS, XPS 13 to this was just far and away superior. And I've loved every second of using that. When I edit videos, I do it exclusively with the trackpad. Like, I don't even use a mouse. And I've never felt a need to. I'm just as efficient, if not more, using that. This though, I mean, this is just bad. I don't even. So if you were decking out your Mac setup, and, you know, obviously this would be the default, is just go to what Apple makes, and, you know, you get the keyboard that feels like your included keyboard, you get your mouse that has the touch functionality, and cool. If you really wanted to compare though, I would urge you to consider the Logitech MX Keys, and potentially even the Logitech MX Master. The Logitech MX Master. This is the MX Master 3. They just recently came out with the 3S. There's also the Anywhere 3, which is more this size. And you wind up spending basically the same amount of money. Basically, if you're looking at $129.79 to $120.99, you come up, what, $10 different? And what you get for those $10 is the ability to pair to 3 devices and switch seamlessly with single clicks, a better typing experience. I really love how these feel. The soft touch on top, the way that they travel, the feeling of them is just lovely. And then it's a fantastic ergonomic mouse. The newest one gets rid of this click sound and actually uses whisper quiet clicks, which previously was on this Pebble mouse, so you can hear almost nothing. And so kind of merge the two of those. But like even this mouse, I would take over this. A traditional scroll wheel, no touch functionality, nothing fancy, but rounded edges. You're spending a fraction of the price and getting something that's gonna be way more comfortable in the long term. This was definitely not a first look for anybody. You've probably seen these products, if not having already used them. I wanted to get an impression of them since I got my hands on them. I couldn't bring myself to buy these, even though I have had a couple people in the comments that have asked for comparisons of these in the past. But when I got an opportunity to take a look at them, I decided to take my friend up on it and borrowed them for this video. I hope you enjoyed this little look, kind of a humorous look at some products that lots of people love to hate on, and kind of my take on why I also kind of hate on them. So, you know, let me know down in the comments if you agree or disagree with any of my takes. And yeah, while you're down there, remember that the likes are always free. The subs don't cost anything either. And yeah, if you want more Mac content, let me know. I'll see you in the next one. Desktop, if I'm using our Mac. Well, that's annoying. There was a fly. Hey, what's up?